bought you the chocolate-covered raisins?
Well, now that you mention it.
You hungry?
I'm starving.
Let's see if we can find a can. Thanks a lot.
Good evening, Mr. Hammond.
Hey, Steve.
I'll split this with you.
No, none for me. I think I'll just watch.
You make me feel guilty. You're so virtuous.
Oh, not always. Check.
Perhaps you'll begin a new...
I'm up.
I noticed.
Where are you going? As if I didn't know.
Gotta get home. I gotta feed Alfie.
Why does your dog eat at 4 in the morning?
Bad habits.
Carol from Cafe Central. You left your address book tonight, and if you don't pick it up soon, I'm going to be very tempted to read it. Call me tomorrow.
Tony Hammond, you're a hard man to reach. This is your old buddy, Judd. Elizabeth and I need you for a dinner party next week. If you're not your old, charming, eligible self, just ignore the message. But if you are still available, you're going to love your dinner partner, Caroline herself. Call me at the office tomorrow.
Hi, Tony. This is Karen from Metro calling. Remember me? I'm the lucky one who gets to keep track of your appointments. Just reminding you that you have one tomorrow. Can't wait to see you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Alfie.
I'm sorry, he's left for the day. May I take a message? Thank you. You're late.
I had a nosebleed.
Really? Oh, no.
Yeah, it was either that or I couldn't get a cab.
Well, which is it going to be this time?
I don't know. Why don't you help me make up something?
I've run out of excuses for you.
Well, tell Gold I'm here, and I'll apologize to him in person.
He left.
He left?
Right. But he told me to apologize to you. It's his wife's birthday. They're going away for the weekend.
Anybody bother to call anymore? You tell Gold from me he owes me one hell of a phone call and a damn good lunch. I picked the place.
Not so fast. You're going to like working with Diane Putnam.
Diane Putnam? Who's Diane Putnam?
Our new senior editor. Come on. I'll take you down to meet her.
Senior editor. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. How senior?
Well, she knows what she's doing. She didn't think you'd ever show up today.
Well, I'll surprise her.
Good luck.
If you're looking for me, I'm right here. You could get arrested for that.
It's not what you think. I was just testing him out for the ballet.
Well, where's your seats? In New Jersey?
Hi. I'm Diane Putnam, and you must be the late Tony Hammond.
Well, you ought to wait till we work together before you kill me off.
Can I get you something?
I would love a drink.
Fine, but I'm afraid you'll have to come inside my office and sit down like a regular person. I'd feel funny serving you in the hall.
You're strict.
Tequila?
How'd you know?
That's what the character in your novel drinks.
You read it?
And your profile in the New Yorker? And your stories in Playboy? I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Thanks.
Well, aren't you curious to know what we want you to write about?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty happy just sitting here with this drink. Okay, what's it gonna be? Nicaragua, toxic waste, CIA? I give up.
Mistresses.
You're kidding.
Circulation.
Mistresses? Whose?
A generic phenomenon. Nobody's, everybody's, anybody's.
Came up with this gem of an idea.
I did.
Sorry.
Don't be. Most men aren't very sorry about the subject.
What do you think?
I think those men are irresponsible and selfish.
How can you be so sure?
I read Dear Abby.
I drop you off?
I don't know. Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Or 72nd. I don't want you to go any way.
I'd like to go out of my way for you.
Gold will be very disappointed.
Oh, did he think you could charm me into this?
I think he was counting on it. Handled right, this article could be very important. I don't want anything glib or shallow.
Right. You want something profound about mistresses.
Why do I think you're making fun of me?
I don't know.
I just want something besides the usual empty stereotype. Beautiful, young, sexy, vulnerable.
Well, I kind of like that stereotype.
I think you know what I'm talking about. Sure you won't reconsider?
I don't think so, Miss Putnam.
It's Mrs.
Now I'm sure I don't want to do it.
Well, thank you. I hope we get to work together one of these days. I think we'd have fun. How about lunch tomorrow? No strings, no promises.
You're on. Why don't you give me a call tomorrow? We'll arrange the details.
Well, don't blame me if I keep trying. I hate taking no for an answer. You decide to do this. There's a friend of mine I want you to meet. She's been going with a married man for 7 years now. Started out in Chicago. When he moved his family to New York, she moved right along with him.
Well, probably saved her a fortune of long-distance calls, huh?
Well, the sad part about it is that I don't think he's going to come through for her.
Think that I have a hairdryer here?
You don't need a hairdryer. You look rugged and wonderful.
I meant for you.
Why wasn't there a second novel?
Oh, there was. It's at home right now, sitting in a drawer right next to the paper clips and the stamps.
Was there any good reason why it's just sitting there?
Yeah? It stinks. So, Mrs. Putnam, tell me about Mr. Putnam.
Mr. Putnam's a very nice man.
And what does Mr. Putnam do?
He's a lawyer.
Is he a nice lawyer?
Depends whose side you're on.
Are there any little Putnams?
Just one. And he's not so little anymore.
You're a regular Cosmo woman. You've got it all. You should write your own article. I have decided that you're a legitimate write-off.
What do you mean by that?
I'll do the article.
How does 10,000 words strike you?
Strikes me as long. When do you want it?
January 10th. It'll be the cover story for our February issue. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day? Isn't that a little bit melodramatic? I thought this was supposed to be serious.
I trust that with your insight, it'll be serious, psychological.
And scintillating.
Just out of curiosity, what did I say that made you change your mind?
I think it was more you than what you said.
Gold was right.
About what?
He said eventually I'd get you.
Has Mr. Putnam ever fooled around?
What a personal question.
Those are the most interesting kind.
Fooling around once or twice and keeping some unfortunate woman on a string, two different things.
Are you telling me that fooling around once or twice is okay as long as you don't find out about it?
Well, I didn't say that. I like to think that I can keep my husband interested enough to stick around. And I like to think that my marriage is strong enough to withstand a little indiscretion.
Well, how about a big faux pas?
Well, you never really know until it happens, do you?
Hey, Wendy, I just want to ask you a few questions for this story.
I never read your stuff, no offense.
Well, no offense taken.
Now, you know you can't use my name. I told Diane you can't.
Wendy, I guarantee you complete anonymity.
Did she tell you who I was involved with?
No, she's
Because
very
you can't
discreet.
use his name either.
It's okay.
Okay. Now, maybe I might give you his initials. I don't know yet.
But really, it's not necessary.
Well, it really doesn't matter anyway because, you know, he's about to leave his wife, so. Actually, I don't even care if she finds out about me because I certainly know everything about her.
Well, do you mind if I turn on my tape recorder?
You want to get me on tape?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Look,
No, I don't know if I want that.
well, it's just for accuracy.
I don't make mistakes.
I do.
He couldn't leave his kids because they were too young and they needed him. And I have to respect that. I mean, you know, who'd want a man who was going to walk away from his own children? I saw his wife once coming out of Bendel's. And I followed her all the way to her hairdresser's.
Why have you been willing to be number 2 for so long?
First of all, I am number 1. She's the one who is number 2.
Oh, I see.
No, you don't. You know what I see?
What?
Another typical article with just enough sex in it to be the first magazine that you pick up at the dentist's office. I'm not your typical woman waiting on the sidelines.
No, what makes you different?
I'm smarter for one. Do you understand? We have been planning this for 7 years. His kids are teenagers. They're off, they're doing their own thing, and he doesn't have to feel that he's abandoning anyone. See, he's ready to start his new life. Just as simple as that.
Hey, Diane Putnam, please. Tony Hammond.
Hi, how'd the interview go?
Who was that person?
Why?
Well, she's a little intense for my taste, but... Hey, you may be wrong about her boyfriend. I think she may just get what she wants after all.
I'd be very surprised.
Well, he may not be as big a jerk as you think he is. Listen, I'm gonna do my own research anyway. I think I can come up with some real heartbreakers. By the time I'm finished, mistresses are gonna want their own union. There, you looking at me with your binoculars?
No, why?
Wave to me.
Why?
Oh, I can see your building, but I can't tell which office is yours.
Try the one with the woman standing at the window pulling out her hair because she has a deadline creeping up her back.
Oh, does that mean you're not gonna invite me up?
Bye, Tony.
Tony!
Hi, Carol. Hi. Hi, Max.
No, this is Eric.
See, huh?
Max is 10, remember?
Yeah, you ought to get name tags for these kids.
Right, my friend the rocket scientist here. Give me a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Here we go, big boy.
Got it. Got it.
You know, sometimes I forget what it's like to be able to walk up a flight of steps without having a heart attack.
At least you get to go forward.
That's right, but I got the weight. How you doing, big boy? You okay? Oh, you want to go peepers? We'll be there soon, honey. He's a little upset.
Yeah, really.
We just came from the DOCTORS, and he had an SHOT. Ed!
Really? Yeah.
Help! That's a big boy.
That is a big boy.
Here we go.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy. Uh-huh. Joys of fatherhood, huh?
Yeah, it's great. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, say hi to Tony.
I would, Dad, but you're choking me.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Max. Hey.
Thanks, Tony.
See you, Carol.
Come help Mommy.
You got a minute? I got a new video camera.
run.
No, it's great. The cassette's only this big. You put it right in the back of the camera. Come on. I promise I won't even make you change diapers. Come on, don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous. I just gotta go peepers.
You know, for a month, we've been talking about getting away for a long weekend, and you still haven't made up your mind? You can't commit to spending a whole night. I don't know why I was so stupid to think you'd commit to a whole weekend.
Now, if you promise to stop talking, I will commit to buying you an artichoke.
Are you going away with me or not?
I don't know. I'll call you later today. Okay?
Well, I'm gonna go away anyway.
You gonna stay at Betsy and Alan's house? Maybe I'll join you.
I'm not going to Betsy's house.
Well, whose house?
I've met someone.
Someone? You mean like a man?
You know what I mean.
Well, it sounds like you like him.
And you know what else? Surprise, surprise. He stays the whole night.
Tony!
Hi.
Don't get up. I just spent the entire morning shopping for my son, Timmy. I'm ready for bed, but he wanted a hamburger.
Diane, this is Rachel. Rachel, Diane.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, you too.
Well, if I don't see you for the weekend, have a good one.
Thanks.
Are you going out of town?
No, I have to work, mainly for you.
Well, I don't feel too guilty about that. I'm not going out of town either. I better go. Bye again.
Bye.
Hello?
Hi, Diane. Hi, it's Tony. I think we're the only two left working in this town.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to catch up. How are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting here at my desk, and I gotta tell you, I have a problem.
What's the problem?
Well, I know the beginning is very crucial, and I'm afraid I may be going in the wrong direction. I think I need a muse.
Well, why don't you read me what you have so far, and,
I can't. I haven't written a word I like. I'm sitting here, I'm staring at a blank piece of paper.
what are you telling me?
Well, I know you may find this hard to believe, but even I can get writer's block. Look, I know how much this article means to you, and I really want to do it right.
I appreciate that, Tony.
Well, maybe if we could spend some time together now, maybe I could get it back on track.
Well, why don't you come by the office? I'll wait for you.
Well, do you think you could come by here instead? See, I got all my stuff here, and I work much better here than in an office. You could really be a big help. Here, just bring back your whole childhood.
That's the last thing I want to do. What a great place. I'm glad I got out of the office. There would have been too many interruptions.
I'm glad you got out of the office, too.
I've had a hell of a day.
Ooh, boy, you're like a rock.
I don't think you need a muse. I think you need a window washer. What are you doing?
I'm kissing you. Didn't you recognize it?
You do anything to avoid the typewriter.
It's not true.
What then?
I like you. A lot, in case you didn't know. I don't give these to just anyone.
Why did you call me?
I wanted to talk to you. And I was hoping I'd get to see you. And look how it's worked out.
I came here to work. Besides, I'm a married woman and you should know better. Not to mention, it's not the most professional behavior.
Well, I don't think it's that bad, unless, of course, you make it a habit.
You know, you're very charming. And I should go, shouldn't I? Now, I better call. I feel like I stubbed my face all over your beard. Does it show?
Just pretend it's radiance.
I'm on my way. I didn't realize it had gotten so late. Why don't we just meet at the restaurant? How was your day? Your mind was hectic. I'll tell you all about it when I see you. Bye.
You feeling guilty?
Stunned. The guilt will come later. In the middle of dessert, I'll probably start blushing.
I wish I could be there to see you.
I wish you could be too.
Tonight was very special.
For me too. There's one. I have to go. I'm late.
Well, it's good to see you again, Bianca.
Okay, what do you want from me, kid?
Good quotes.
Oh, good quotes. I see. You're doing an article about mistresses, and you want me to give you good quotes.
I just want to talk to you.
Talk away.
When I first met you, you were involved with your married professor.
That's right. And then when you left me, I went back to him.
Why?
Because you left me.
Ah, come on. Tell me the truth.
The truth. Because you hurt me and my ego was crushed. And he made me feel needed.
Too late to say I'm sorry?
Way too late. Well, you asked. We love each other a lot. Because it's stolen and forbidden, all that. And you're so much better than the wife. You're more glamorous, you're more loving, more interesting. And you're hooked. Then you start to notice that he has a lot less time for you. And you have more for him. You want more. A whole weekend. A whole night. And you can't have it. Then you start to notice that you are getting the littlest, tiniest bit of him, and he's getting all of you. You start acting like a shrew, and you don't even recognize yourself. You're begging, you're threatening. And it's because he's made you that way.
You ever have a dream of just buying a boat and sailing away from all this?
No. I do love the ocean.
You'd be more like Cape Cod, I think.
Well, that's my favorite place. We'd have a really great time at Cape Cod.
Have a great time anywhere.
Well, I've got to go.
I know.
I mean, now.
So go.
Right.
See you tomorrow after work.
Tomorrow I've got to be home by 7.
No. You're not supposed to be home till the clock strikes midnight. Don't you read your fairy tales?
And it's not midnight when you have company for dinner.
When can I see you?
Wouldn't it be wonderful to spend a weekend at the beach?
I know a house we can use.
Is it right on the water?
Actually, you can almost see the ocean from every room.
You know something? You're almost too good to be true.
Tell me about your relationship with Bianca.
Well, I was 21 when I got married. Our average lifespan expectancy is what, 74? That means if all goes well, over 50 years with the same woman. And of course, upholding the sanctity of marriage means there's no changing the menu during the entire 50 years. And I didn't. For the first 10. But you should stand in front of one of my classes and see all those lovely young girls hanging on to your every word, begging for the chance to be enlightened by you. Actually, I'm amazed I resisted it as long as I did.
Isn't there a slight difference between simply being unfaithful, a one-night stand, and having an affair?
You know, I think the only thing wrong with my wife is that she's my wife. I think we have a terrific marriage. But when a Bianca appears, not just appears, but actively pursues you, you can't believe it's happening. All those feelings you never thought you'd feel again are reawakened. And there's just nothing like discovering you're in love again. Even if it is only infatuation.
You didn't think about all the pain you were causing?
Oh, you want to talk.
Well, there's a difference. I'm not married. I wasn't stringing Bianca along with the promise of a divorce.
Well, you did a good job on her nonetheless. I had to spend a lot of time listening to her talk about you.
Okay, well, what about the lies you have to tell to both women? How do you do that for so long?
They let you. It's that simple.
You know, if you're not careful, Anthony, you're going to end up a lonely old man eating chicken pot pies, talking back to the TV set. Then no one will want to fix you up, not even Carol.
Well, tell you the truth, I've actually met somebody that's pretty terrific.
Oh, yeah? For about 3 or 4 weeks. Well, look, while the two of you can still stand each other, why don't you bring her over to the house and we'll all have dinner together?
Why, sir? Might be a little difficult. She usually has dinner with her husband.
Well, we can always set another place. Is it my serve?
No, it's not your sir.
What's her name?
Putnam. You wouldn't know her.
She doesn't have a kid named Timmy, does she?
What, have I been yelling in my sleep?
Max goes to the same school as her kid.
Oh, boy, it's a small world when you don't want it to be. Look, as a matter of fact, she'd probably kill me if she knew that you knew.
We can drop it right now and never mention it again.
That'd be a great idea.
No problem. My serve, huh?
No, it's not yours.
I hate this game. You know that? I just hate it. You know, there are literally thousands of available women in the city, all of whom are... I said there are literally thousands of available women in the city, all of whom are personal friends of my wife. They spend most of their time talking about why there are no available men in the city, and you have to go and get involved with a married woman? By the way, her husband is apparently a pretty good racquetball player. He's played here every morning for years. Probably one of those overachievers.
In good shape?
Well, he didn't offer to take off his shirt for me, but I figure he can hold his own. Looks like one of those guys who was on the rowing team at Harvard. You catch my drift.
Now, this is all in the strictest of confidence.
Please, Gail, don't worry.
And whatever you do, don't describe me as a manicurist. He paid for all my beauty school classes. Thank you.
What did you do before that?
Well, when I met him, I was his secretary. Don't write that.
Don't worry. Look, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
Remember now.
I promise you, no names.
Well, he's just really panicked about having his wife find out.
Gail, you want to know something? They all are.
Oh, he's especially concerned since the baby.
What baby?
We have a 2-year-old little girl. But he won't see her. It's part of the arrangement. He doesn't want her to know who her father is, or the money stops. You see, he has 3 children of his own, and he's a Catholic. His wife would never give him a divorce.
How do you feel about being with someone who won't see his own child?
Terrible.
Why do you stay with him?
I love him.
Oh, good, you're still here.
I was just writing you a note.
I just had the most incredible interview with this woman, right? Who has a child with a married man, but he won't see the kid. She is still willing to see him. Now, how does someone have so little respect for themselves?
I don't think anyone looks at their lives that objectively. People just get in deeper and deeper.
All I could think about was this poor little girl whose own father won't even see her.
You know, I'm surprised by your reaction. I didn't think you feel so strongly about it, but I'm glad.
How do women get themselves into such a fix?
That's what you're supposed to find out.
Hi, sweetie. Yeah, I'm still at the office. Why don't you heat up the leftover musaga for you and Daddy? I'll be home soon. We'll go over your homework together, okay? Bye, sweetie.
I hate lying.
I know. I hate listening.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's very quiet in here.
Everybody left.
So it's just you and me?
And everyone out there who can see in.
So tell me, how many times have you done it in an office? Ooh, you gotta think about it, huh?
I'm only teasing, never. How about you?
Never.
You know, you've got that funny look in your eye.
How can you see?
Because I know you. Hello? Yeah, there should be some in the kitchen cabinet above the blender. Look behind the flour. Good. I know, I just bought some. Bye. That was Richard. They decided to have spaghetti instead.
Oh, God. Good. Call him back and tell him to make sure to bring the water to a rolling boil.
Oh, God, I adore you.
Next week, let's go to the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens.
Great.
I'm gonna take you to the Bronx Zoo. I love the gorillas that they have there.
Have you ever been to the Chicago Zoo?
No, it's too far to go for lunch.
They have a gorilla there named Otto. I think he has a real thing for me.
I don't blame him.
Why am I so turned on?
Well, I got some in here. Let me just help you just a bit. Wait till they see what we do for an encore.
Really funny things happening.
What?
I'm liking you too much.
You're sure it's not the excitement of stolen kisses? Rainbow.
You're confusing me. My life was very ordered before I met you. Maybe I wasn't always so happy, but at least I knew what to expect. That's comforting. These last few months, I don't know where we're going. It scares me.
Hey, don't be afraid. I'm right here. You think you'd ever have another kid?
I really don't think Richard's that interested.
Are you
Sometimes I pick up a baby and I think, oh, it would be so great to have one of these again. And then I think about trying to work and how to fit everything in, and it all becomes too complicated.
We could move to the country. You could take a leave from the magazine. We could simplify our lives. Timmy could live with us. I could take him camping and fishing.
You offering to take care of us?
I was thinking about what it would be like to have a baby with you. We would make a great kid together.
I know we would too. Oh, I hope that's not one of your girlfriends.
Yeah, hello. I hung up.
No, I think I should go.
Why?
Well, what happens if something happens? I mean, what if Timmy gets sick and they can't reach me? I'd feel better if he was at home.
You're being paranoid, you know that?
I'm worrying. I'm guilty. What do you want from me?
I want you to be realistic. He's in good hands. He's probably asleep right now, which is what we should be. What?
You said if I ever had anything to add that I should call you. I want to give you his name.
Are you all right? You want to talk to me?
I just feel like killing myself, that's all.
Look, just calm down. Calm down. Relax.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. We didn't both have to come. What did you tell Richard?
He's out of town.
I called Diane because I was very worried about you.
My whole life is one big embarrassment.
No, it's not, Wendy. How can you love someone that gives you so much pain?
It's so easy for you to say. You have everything.
What happened?
Well, he told his wife, and she went crazy. That's what happened. She's calling here every half hour. I mean, she's threatening to come in here and talk to me. To me. I had to take the phone off the hook.
Where's your boyfriend?
Well, obviously he's not here. He said he couldn't leave her now.
Why would you want someone like that anyway?
He said he couldn't leave her with the kids. I mean, what do you expect him to do? She's not a stable person.
You have to get on with your life.
How do I do that? He is my life.
I feel badly for her. I think I'll call her as soon as I get in.
Well, were you right about him all along? He probably never had any intention of leaving his wife.
Maybe at some point he did. Who knows?
Do you think there was ever a moment in that relationship where he was really honest with her?
I don't think he was lying the whole time. I'm sure there were good intentions. They just got lost somewhere along the line.
You want to invite me up?
Tony, don't do this to me. Believe me, I want to. It's just not a good idea.
It's ridiculous. The intrigue is running a little thin. Want me to end up like Wendy, babbling to strangers in the middle of the night?
Don't even compare our situation to hers. Let's go away together. It's quiet. No one can disturb us.
When?
Soon.
When?
Soon. I love you.
Think he's always that good?
Yes. I wouldn't worry about it, though, Anthony. He looks like the kind of guy who's born with a racket in his mouth. That's why he smiles all the time. Aren't you glad we got up early, huh?
Yeah. See ya.
Richard? Yeah. Ed Karasik. Hi. My son Max and your son Timmy go to the
That's
same
right.
school.
How are you? How are you? Hi.
Oh, and this is a friend of mine.
Tony Hammond. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Tony.
He's working with your wife.
All right. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Hope Diane's not being too tough on you.
Oh, no. Outside of threatening to have the mob string me up by my typewriter ribbon unless I make the deadline, she's been great.
I don't think I've ever seen you around here before.
Oh, we usually play in the afternoon.
Oh.
Ed woke me up early this morning.
Right.
Well, enjoy yourselves.
Well, maybe sometime we could have a game.
Whatever you like.
How about now? You could warm me up.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Great shot. Good game.
Yeah. It's just too bad about the surgery on my leg, you know. I'll probably slow me down just a little bit. I get the stitches out next week.
I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Rick.
You too.
Hey, say hi to Diane.
I will.
You okay? You don't look okay. You could always challenge him to a duel. I could be your second.
He probably doesn't even need a shower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll call you right back. Bye.
Hi. I was in the neighborhood.
Richard called this morning. Told me he bumped into you.
It's a small world. He's not a bad player.
Don't play racquetball with him again. And don't go there in the morning. I think it's very childish of you, challenging him to a game. I mean, what are you trying to prove?
Me good. So I suppose on Thursday you'll be on Long Island having a perfect Thanksgiving dinner. And I'll be slugging it out with my neighbor's 10-year-old over the drumstick.
It won't be perfect without you.
Cut it short then. Come back to my place on Saturday.
I can't. I wish I could.
Okay, so Thanksgiving's booked. Christmas is booked. New Year's, that's it. How about Arbor Day?
Arbor Day?
Arbor Day? You don't know about Arbor Day? It's my favorite holiday. It's in the springtime, and in case you didn't know, it's traditional for lovers to spend this most meaningful holiday together in Paris.
I think you just made that up.
I think you're right.
So what? Come on, come away with me. It'd be fantastic for us to be there then.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll have to brush up on my French. I know some really great restaurants.
You still sleeping with him?
The best lover I've ever been with. I think about you all the time. You're always on my mind. I love you.
Carol. That was so great.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
I am stuffed. Totally stuffed. You done?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Then you all don't mind waiting a little while for dessert? No?
No.
Unless, of course, you're all just gluttons for punishment.
Beat up.
What?
Is that cute? He just said he's stuffed.
Did you hear that? Is that the greatest? He said he's stuffed. Say it again, Eric. Say it for Tony. Come on.
No.
Just like his dad.
He's bright.
Yeah.
A little inconsistent, but bright, you know.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You're not going to say it for me? You're not going to say it?
No.
No. I can't believe you're really serious about her.
Ed, it's gone way beyond serious a couple of weeks ago. I'm really in love with her.
Anthony, in all the years I've known you, all the women I've ever seen you with, I've never heard you say that before.
Well, it had to happen sometime.
Small point, but what about her husband?
They've been in a rut for years. They're just going through the motions of the marriage for the sake of the kid.
You know, I had an affair once. I never told you about it.
On Carol?
No, it was years ago in my first marriage to Eleanor. It was really pretty serious. Well, at least I thought it was serious when I was in it.
Look, if you thought it was serious, then it was serious. Why deny it?
No, because when I look back on it now, I realize I was in love with the affair, not the woman. I was just looking for a diversion from a marriage that wasn't working. You know, when I used to go out a lot, I'd show up at a woman's apartment. She'd open the door, I'd smell that perfume. It was pretty great. Yeah, I thought I was in heaven. Now I come home, I open the door, I smell onions frying in butter. Now that's really heaven.
Ed.
You need some help?
That's a little late.
Sorry.
No, what's an Antarctic cape?
Ross, R-O-S-S.
No, 5 letters. The fourth one is an
Adair, A-D-A-R-E.
A-R-E. Now you know why I married this man.
That's not why she married me.
Don't listen to him. It's why I married him.
What is this here with the A?
Stoa.
What?
S-T-O-A. Greek port, you know that.
Oh, yeah, right.
What?
I'm 80 years old. I want to be sitting on a porch somewhere out in the country, just like you two, holding hands, doing a crossword puzzle. Just holding hands. And that's love.
So why wait till you're 80?
What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving, Tony. It's Lila. Want to go bike riding tomorrow? I need to work off the meal I just ate.
Hello.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Me topped it.
What?
Never mind. Oh, I miss you. When am I going to see you?
I don't know. It's going to be real hectic.
I miss you. A lot.
What if I told you I could stay the night?
When?
Next Friday. Richard decided that he and Timmy would have themselves a 3-day weekend here on Long Island. I can't leave on a Friday.
That's great. Look, we'll have dinner at my place then. 8 o'clock, semi-formal. Drinks included, no credit cards.
Can't wait. I gotta go. I'll call you later. Miss you.
I love you.
Bye.
We're having dinner. Thanks.
Tony Hammond. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, hi, fine. How are you?
Okay. My. It looks as if you should be writing my new gourmet cookbook instead of your friend Forensic.
How's that going?
How's it going? 1,200 pages on pasta. He claims it's the definitive study.
Look, I gotta run. I'm having company.
But tell me, how is it working for Diane Putnam?
How did you know about that?
Oh, I know Diane Putnam.
Really? How?
Her husband did some legal work for me years ago. Saved my life.
Oh, so you know old Richard, huh?
As a matter of fact, I was just at their place for dinner. Have you ever seen it?
No, I can't say as I have. What?
Richard built all the cabinets in the kitchen himself. I was really very impressed.
You know, for the life of me, I just can't picture the two of them together.
Yeah? Well, they are somewhat of a mismatch. Richard's a workaholic. It's a good thing Diane created a life of her own, because at least she doesn't have to sit at home waiting.
It's good to see you. I gotta rush. About to leave?
I have to pick up something before I go to my meeting.
Ah.
And I also wanted to say goodbye.
I thought maybe you decided to go with us.
Come with us, Mom. Please.
So you know it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I hate you driving when conditions are bad.
It's supposed to snow?
Yep.
Oh, great. We can go sledding on the dunes.
I really don't think I can get out of this meeting.
It doesn't hurt to try. Tell him your husband and son need you. Isn't that a woman's prerogative?
Is it true?
How can you doubt it?
Well, I guess it would be nice if we could all go together.
Yeah, hurry, Mom. Get packed. We were gonna leave now. Please.
Hello, don't hang up. Right here. Well?
No answer.
Just calling from the house. Look pretty empty around here. I think we need to run to the market.
I'll go tomorrow.
Did you make your call?
It's too late. If I'm gonna have my head handed to me, I might as well wait until Monday.
Let's go to bed. Great timing.
Hello?
What are you doing there? I've been sitting here waiting for you for hours. Now, what the hell is wrong with you?
I think you must have a wrong number.
I'm coming out there tomorrow. You meet me at the White Horse Motel at 1 p.m.
No.
Why don't you just hang up? Be there! What was that all about?
Just some loony.
Hmm.
Let's go to sleep.
What do you think you're doing, calling my house?
I never would have called if you'd shown up like you were supposed to.
Richard was right next to me.
Or was he really?
I tried calling.
Oh, not too hard. The very least you could have done was leave a message on my answering machine. Any kind of message. It really doesn't have much in the way of feelings about these sort of things. Why did you leave yesterday?
It was Timmy. He kept insisting I go with him. I felt that he needed me. Look, I'm sorry I feel very guilty about this. Can't we go inside? It's freezing out here. Why does life have to be so complicated?
It might help if you learn to limit your choices.
If you're going to stay angry with me, I'd just as soon leave.
Oh, something to warm the cockles of your heart?
I need something. Look, I told him I was going shopping, so...
You just got here.
Well, this is a romantic little hideaway, isn't it? All we're missing is a string quartet.
I tried, but we couldn't get the cello to fit in the car.
Finally getting away together. Sort of. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You forgive me. I love you.
I love you more than you'll ever know.
I wish I could freeze time.
I want you to leave, Richard. Move in with me.
I can't leave Timmy.
Of course you won't leave him. We'll get a bigger apartment, a house in the country. And we can buy him a golden retriever. Do you think he'd like that?
I don't know what he'd like except for his mother and father to stay married.
The longer this thing drags out, the more it's going to affect us, and I don't want that.
I don't either. Things will work out. Just give me time to deal with it.
Wait up, wait up. Marshmallows, chocolate chip cookies, and peanut butter? This could be the best part about you and Timmy coming to live with me.
We need milk.
I got you some, low fat.
You know this one?
Diane, is that you? Are you just out for the weekend?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Oh.
How's Richard?
Oh, he's fine, thanks. How's Anita?
Oh, she's fine. She's fine. Well, Julie and I are going to make dinner tonight. So we better get going before Anita puts out an all-points bulletin on us.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Excuse me, I think you have my basket.
All right, he's gone. You can unclench your face now. I don't know what you're so upset about. I'm the one who stood there like an idiot.
I couldn't very well introduce you. I'm late. I'll try to call you tomorrow from the phone booth in town.
What do you mean you'll try?
I'll call.
I want to see you.
Not now. I don't want Roger Frankel walking by. I can only pull that shopping cart trick once. Tony? Please try to bear with me. I think you're wonderful. I know I'm lucky to have you. concussion from a slight car accident.
Timmy told me you totaled the car.
You spoke to Timmy.
Don't worry, he didn't know who I was.
I told you not to call the house. I would have called you.
But you didn't. I waited. What is this? You're upset because I'm concerned?
I'm not upset about that, and you know it. How can you be this insensitive?
I was very worried. I had to sneak around this hospital waiting for Richard to leave. Do you think I like that?
Can't you at least wait until I'm on my feet again before you knock me down?
Do me a favor. Don't make me the villain.
There is no villain. Let's fight. It gives me a headache.
How are you feeling?
Embarrassed. I don't like making stupid mistakes. The accident was totally my fault.
What were you thinking about?
You.
What about me?
Kept thinking how easy it is in a way to be with a cool person like Richard. Doesn't give much, doesn't demand much in return. Now I've met you, and you're loving, demanding, and insistent. You realize that love's hard. It's much easier not feeling responsible for someone else's happiness.
Am I making you unhappy?
You're making me question everything that I thought was settled. You're threatening my independence. I've never been more exhausted or happier in my life.
When do you get out of here?
Later today. I just wanted to observe me overnight.
Oh, I would too.
Go back to the city. I'll call you as soon as I can.
Low cholesterol, because Carol told me not to bring home anything fattening. You sure about all this?
Yeah, it's just gonna go to waste here. I'd rather you, Carol, and the kids have a go at it.
That's great, because Max is very fond of this curried butternut squash here. So it was some enchanted weekend, huh?
Oh, we hashed things out. God, relationships can be complicated.
So what happens next?
She's gonna leave her husband.
Really? That final, is it?
It's as final as it can be until it happens. A relationship of 14 years is not something you get out of in a day.
Well, Anthony, I guess this makes you the other man.
She's never been happier in her life than she is with me.
When's she filing for divorce?
Just get off my case, Ed.
That soon, huh? Well, you'll probably get a good article out of it anyway. Well, that's one thing about you writers. All the pain eventually gets turned into money.
Not always. Hello?
I'm back.
How do you feel?
Not too bad.
When am I going to see you?
Come by the office. On Friday, we're having a Christmas party.
I love you.
I've got to go. Bye.
What'd you do, turn over a new leaf, or do you just like eggnog?
Neither really.
Tony, the great white mistress hunter himself. How's life between the sheets?
Well, I'm not too sure. Let me get back to you on that one, Gold, okay?
Okay.
Great party.
Thank you. Have a good time.
I take it the planet Earth has been saved to live another day.
Aye.
I have to talk to you.
You can go to Galt's office.
What?
I have something for you.
What is this?
It's called a Christmas present. It's an old custom.
That isn't a yacht, is it?
Open it.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's great. I've always wanted one of these. Now I feel like a writer. I have something for you, too.
Paris.
Well, I changed the date to Valentine's Day because I thought that would be more appropriate.
You're so romantic.
I'll tell you what. We'll just get ourselves a bottle of cheap French wine somewhere. We'll go back to my place, pull out the rollaway, and we'll practice making love on a smaller bed.
Tony, I can't. I gotta go to Timmy's school Christmas picture.
So that's funny. Oh, is it okay if I use my own office? I have to make a phone call.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were having trouble hearing ourselves listen.
Why don't the two of you give it a rest? Enjoy the party.
Oh, I'd like to, but I have to go. I'm late. Look, don't concentrate on that part of it so much. We can talk about it next week, or even after the holidays.
Is she giving you a hard time? Good.
Hey, hi. You guys look like you're on the way to Bethlehem.
Definitely. If we don't get moving...
Baby Jesus will be born without us.
Well, he can't be. He's got the frankincense and myrrh.
And the myrrh.
Yeah, the myrrh.
myrrh.
He's got.
Hey, you got room for one more?
Sure. Yeah, I got an extra camel parked outside.
Yeah, well, let's go. Huh? You got a nice beard.
What a wonderful idea. Tony's coming with us.
Philip is such a good idea because 3.5 ex-wives. Well, he's still got the other one.
No, we have to think of someone. How about Bill Sangham?
I don't think Susan is necessarily his type.
No. What is his type?
Sort of early bimbo.
Oh, I don't think so. I need a man who appreciates a mature woman.
Good luck.
Hi, Sandra.
I can't see.
I'll switch. Is that why you wanted to come?
Here. The ubiquitous Tony Hammond.
He should be home working.
Diane can't seem to get away from him. Are you sure you told him you were married?
Very funny. Actually, he's quite nice. I think you might like him.
Oh, and another fix-up with a self-absorbed writer. But he is cute.
Oh, how about a judge?
Why didn't you two go on ahead of me? There's actually something I need to ask. Oh.
Fine.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
I came to visit my neighbor's son, Ed, Carol, Karasik, Diane Putnam.
Nice to see you, young Diane. We'll wait for you over by the cookies, okay?
Great.
Excuse us.
Save me a couple.
Anthony.
Hey, Tony.
Where are you going?
Out with Timmy.
When will you be free?
I don't know, but this isn't the time or the place to discuss it. I'm going to the Bahamas for a week the day after Christmas, and I can't get out of it.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? When did this come about?
I tried to. Gold interrupted us. Please, try to understand. Timmy's looking forward to going, and I'm not going to disappoint my own son.
It's always something, isn't it?
After we get back, I'm going to tell Richard. Susan, I want you to meet Tony Hammond. Oh, hello.
Hi. Hi, Richard.
Hi, Tony, did you like the show?
Yeah, it took the screws right out of me.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Tony. I look forward to seeing the finished product. You coming, Susan?
No, I don't think so. I'm kind of tired. You go on without me. I'll call you over the weekend.
Good night, all.
Nice.
Nice to see you.
Bye.
Anthony, we have to go.
Pick up Max.
Oh, I'll see you tomorrow.
Nice meeting you.
Nice
meeting you.
You known Richard and Diane for a long time?
Oh, yes. In fact, that's why I'm here. Timmy's my godson. Who are you here to see?
Oh, my neighbor's son.
It's really nice coming to see your neighbor's son.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, office party.
Would you like to have a drink somewhere? Being a writer. I've got pages and pages of notes. I've got tons of research, but I can't seem to find the right voice that I want for this story.
Well, if you want to bounce any ideas off me, please do.
Well, the picture I'm getting is that women want intimacy, and men are only too willing to partake, but women want something in return, mainly commitment, and men don't feel they have to give it.
Well, some men must give it, or nobody would ever get married.
I gotta tell you, I don't see that many good marriages. I mean, who do you know that has a good marriage?
Well, I think Diane and Richard have a good marriage on the whole. Well, nothing's perfect, but that's what compromises are all about.
I wonder what she'd do if she found out he was having an affair. Was that right as a compromise?
Well, let me tell you something. You don't have to worry about our friend Diane. She can look after herself.
What do you mean?
Let's just leave it at that.
You mean she accepts his affairs?
She's the one with the lover. Oh, for God's sake, don't tell her I said anything.
Well, who is he?
Well, that I wouldn't tell you even if I did know. But she'll tell me all about it when it's over.
How do you know it's going to be over?
Because an affair either ends in marriage or it ends.
That's true.
Well, she would never break up her marriage.
Well, what if she really loves him?
But love is marriage and a family and commitment. An affair is a few months of stormy sex. It might be fun, but she would never leave Richard for it. She told me so.
Hello?
Are you alone?
Yes, but...
I'm coming over.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho.
Who are you calling from, the lobby? What are you doing here?
Look, very ensconced here. Nice apartment. Nice view. Ooh, nice Nice family pictures. Where's the kitchen? I heard Richard did a great job on the cabinets.
You have no business being here. Just like you had no business going to the club to see Richard, or going to the hospital, or going to my son's school play. Now, I don't know what's wrong with you, but whatever it is, we'll discuss it later.
We'll discuss it now.
What if Richard comes home?
Well, you tell me.
My marriage is important to me, damn it. I mean, you're acting like it's nothing but a joke.
I don't know what's important to you anymore. I thought I was important.
You are important.
Is that why you're going off to the Bahamas?
I thought we discussed all that.
We didn't discuss it. You decided it.
Look, this isn't easy for me either, you know. I have a son whom I love. Just try to be a little patient.
Your friend Susan says you have no intention of leaving. Apparently you're just having a little midlife fling. Unless, of course, you do this kind of thing all the time.
Do me a favor. Don't listen to my friends. Listen to me.
Well, tell me something that makes some sense.
Why couldn't you leave everything like it was? Why do you have to keep pushing?
Pushing?
You're smothering me.
I don't believe this. What have we been playing at? What do you think we were doing together?
I didn't expect to fall in love with you.
You love me? You tell Richard.
Please, Tony, leave now.
Not yet.
Get your hands off me! You have no right being here!
No right? Don't you tell me what my rights are!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're going off on a vacation? Are you gonna be sleeping with your husband and you sneak off and call me from a phone booth? And who gave you the right to do that, huh? Who gave you the right to discuss it with your friends? To tell me what I can and can't do? Who gave you the right to hurt me this way?
Don't you have any pride at all?
Wait a minute. Wait.
Goodbye, Tony.
Not here. Go away.
We have a care package.
Yeah, this was her idea.
I want my keys back.
Personally, I kind of like the image of the starving writer.
Not me.
Actually, I'm doing this so I can get some sleep. I've never heard anybody pound on a typewriter so hard.
Well, it's a way to get some exercise.
Yeah, everybody sent food this year.
Hope you like fruit cake. We got 3 of them.
Yeah, you don't have to decide right away. They last about 4 years.
I can always use it as a doorstop.
So?
So, I guess this is where I leave. Bye.
So how you doing?
I hate to admit it, especially about this article, but I think it's the best thing I've written in a long, long time.
I wasn't actually asking about the article. I was asking about you.
Oh, me? I'm terrible. I'm brooding. And I don't want to be cheered up.
Have you heard from her?
No, I don't really expect to.
Well, you still have to deliver the article to her, don't you?
I thought you were trying to cheer me up.
I thought you didn't want to be cheered up.
You don't have to twist the knife.
Anthony, do yourself a favor. Get a messenger to deliver the article.
Yeah, it's a good idea. I will. Don't worry about it. It's over.
You look terrible.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I still want her.
Which is the best reason for you to stay away from her.
I take it back to this.
What I don't understand, knowing you like I do, is how this woman ever did this to you.
I let her.
I'll lock the door on the way out.
Yeah, thank Carol for me.
How was your New Year's?
Sober.
It's hard to believe. By the way, I'm dying to read your article.
Well, maybe after we find out what these revisions they want are all about.
Well, she's expecting you. Good luck. You know the way.
Okay, here I am. Now, what are the changes you want to make, or have you already taken care of it?
Hi.
Hi.
Come in, close the door. Drink?
No, thanks.
You leave?
No, just not in the mood. Now, if we're going to have a lot of changes, I'd like to get started.
Well, it isn't exactly the article I commissioned, is it?
You don't have to accept it.
It's the best thing you've done in a long time, and it'll sell magazines, and I'd be crazy if I didn't.
So what are the changes?
I don't want to change anything.
What am I doing here?
I wanted to see you. And I show you this. I suppose I should at least thank you for changing the names and places and the color of my hair.
You're a fast worker, Diane.
I blushed when I read it. It's very personal.
You were very personal.
Made me realize even more how much I meant to you. How much you meant to me.
Why did it take the article?
Oh, don't get angry with me, Tony. I can't handle it. I thought about you so much. As a matter of fact, you're all I've been thinking about. You look great. Thinking about the times we spent together. Our lunches. I miss having lunch with you. I find myself wishing I was back up at your apartment.
can't tell you how many times I thought of calling you.
Why didn't you?
I was afraid to. Kept hoping you might call me. I'd lie awake at night thinking about you. I knew I'd have to see you here, and I just kept playing the scene over and over.
How did it turn out?
I always ended up back at your apartment.
Then what happened?
I was ready before Tony. Took me by surprise. Didn't have time to come to terms with my feelings. All I knew is that I wanted to be with you. But I felt guilty.
What's different now?
Oh, God, I missed you. You're so good with me, Tony. You make me laugh. It feels so right being with you.
I was just your mistress, Diane. You'll get over me.